Welcome to day 20 of our Lent readings for 2025 based on the Psalms. Today we reach the halfway point in Lent. So well done if you've managed to stick with these readings so far. Today we're celebrating the halfway point with Psalm 93. So let's read. The Lord reigns, he is robed in majesty. The Lord is robed in majesty and armed with strength. Indeed, the world is established, firm and secure. Your throne was established long ago. You are from all eternity. The seas have lifted up, Lord. The seas have lifted up their voice. The seas have lifted up their pounding waves. Mightier than the thunder of the great waters, mightier than the breakers of the sea. The Lord on high is mighty. Your statutes, Lord, stand firm. Holiness adorns your house for endless days. There was a time when me and my family, when we only had 3 children, lived in the far northwest of the Scottish Highlands. Looking out of the window of our house, we could see one of our favourite things. We would often spend ages gazing out of the window at it. It is very large and it has had a big impact on much of human history. Everyone has heard of it and most people have probably stood beside it. Many people make special trips to see it, especially in the summer. Others will spend a great deal of money just to live beside it. However, at the same time, others are scared of it. It's been the inspiration for much music, painting, poetry and literature. It is the sea. The psalmist, when considering the might of the Lord and in trying to find some way of illustrating this, turns to the sea. To stand on the shoreline, looking out on the horizon, gives the sense that the sea is vast, though we can only envisage a fraction of it, much like the Lord. Also, like the Lord, the sea can be the most peaceful, relaxing, beautiful thing in the world. There is little that can compare in beauty to the sun setting into the horizon across the sea. To sit quietly beside the sea and hear the gentle lapping of the waves can refresh our souls, lift our spirits, just like the Lord. However, just like the Lord, it can be the most terrifying place. The sea can be one of the scariest things in creation. It can be wild and frightening, with the power to overturn ships, collapse cliffs, or wash away entire cities. The sea is uncontrollable, just like the Lord. In the centuries-old battle between humanity and the sea always wins. But you might think that the sea is powerful, untamable, and mighty. But you don't know what these words mean until you've seen the powerful, untamable, mighty God. He is not just mightier than the sea, he made the sea. The sea may seem uncontrollable to us, which it is, but the Lord is totally sovereign over it. He demonstrates this fact to Job in Job 38, when he says, "Who else has shut up the sea behind doors when it burst forth from the womb? When I made the clouds its garment and wrapped it in thick darkness? When I fixed the limits for it and set its doors and bars in place? When I said, 'This far you may come and no farther. This is where your proud waves halt.'" You might remember back on day 10, we looked at Psalm 29, where the psalmist looked at the approaching storm and likened it to the power of the Lord, and referred to the story in Mark 4 of Jesus stilling the storm. We were reminded again of that account last Sunday morning as we considered the words of the disciples. Who is he that even the wind and waves obey him? The sea can be both powerful and peaceful at the same time, like the Lord. The sea is there day in, day out, whether we notice it or not, like the Lord. The sea cannot be controlled or domesticated by humanity, like the Lord. But the sea was created by the Lord as a pointer to his breathtaking power and might. He is God Almighty. Until next time, have a blessed day.